Hey, okay, so today it is now the end of day one. And actually, day one was I just kicked off taking my supplements and it went really well. I actually was concerned about number one, being able to get them down, and I didn't struggle too much. Number two, I was really concerned about if they were going to make me jittery or give me any sort of sensitivity, and they have not. The true test will be to see how I sleep tonight. Sometimes things, my system tends to be super sensitive, and I'm either jittery, wired, or shaky, or I can't sleep. But I think I'm gonna have no problems with that. I do have one more supplement I need to take tonight with dinner. It's a little bit after, it's 10 o'clock. I'm not normally gonna eat this late. I just, I had a bunch of business that I had to take care of, and that's an excuse, so I'm not even gonna say that. I'm not gonna be eating this late, but I'm gonna eat and I'm gonna take my last supplement. And I did manage tomorrow, day two, kicks off starting to meal prep and weaning out the slow and steady process of weaning out certain things. And so I just came back from Whole Foods. Whole Foods is a little intimidating to me. If you're not if you know, you know. And when you don't know and you walk up in there and you don't know, you know real quick. And thankfully, the staff there is amazing. Shout out to Whitney at Whole Foods right off Kingston Pike. He just jumped in. I went in with the paleo list for week one, shopping guide, and it was not intimidating. It was easy to understand. I was able to find things, and Whitney jumped in to help me because I did late night. I got there a little bit after 7 and they close at 9. And because I'm starting from scratch, it took me almost 2 hours. I don't expect it to take that long every time I go. But the great thing is I'm only shopping, maybe once every week, or I think it said the way that I saw it combined was week 1 and 3. So I'm hoping the amount of food that I have is probably going to be enough for 2 weeks. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, he just jumped in and helped me, and I was able to get everything off my list. Having that list together and already done for me and having that guide made it so pain-free. Like I said, I hate grocery shopping, but this just because I had something to go off and check it off, it was amazing. What was it I wanted to tell you all? So let me turn the camera around. Oh, it's not gonna let me. Let me turn the camera. No, it won't let me. So what I'm gonna have to do is turn it towards the counter and hope it gets everything. So this is kind of my haul from Whole Foods. I gotta put it all away. Lots and lots of fresh veggies and fruits. I had to get all my spices because again, I can 100% cook, but if I am given the option, I am going to indulge in going out or just ordering takeout. So, and then also I'm living in a new city, so I had not done any major grocery shopping. So I've kind of got everything laid out here on the counter, but I've got all my seasonings, my spices, pasture-raised organic eggs, organic ground beef, turkey raised with no antibiotics ever, vegetarian diet, no hormones. Thinking here, what was this? Trout, salmon, and shrimp. This right here about took me out trying to find not preserved, no nitrates added, no antibiotics, and vegetarian raised bacon. This is where I almost had a meltdown because, yeah, but I found it. I've got coconut yogurt. I'm really excited to taste that. I'm no stranger to spinach and kale and arugula. I love stuff like that. I love greens. That's my kale. I've got some carrots. I've got some onions. I've got some beets. I'm pretty excited to see what that is, what recipe I'm going to use that in. And so it gives me all the recipes as well. That's the cool thing. I've got almond milk. I've got coconut milk. I've got coconut water. I've got blueberries, strawberries, a lot of new things. Unsweetened coconut flakes, organic lemons, chia seeds, so avocados. So all of this stuff is 100% organic. All of the meat is grass-fed, or the eggs were pasture raised. Just a lot of different terminology that is not new, but is new to me. And so I'm super excited about this. And I'm looking forward. My goal today was to go ahead and spend all day today and shop and unpack and meal prep and portion, and that just didn't happen today, and that's okay. I'm going to give myself grace. To be totally honest, what I'm really thinking about doing is maybe hiring someone, maybe a culinary student, or a company or a private chef that will come in and just kind of help me learn this process for the long haul. So I will spend tomorrow doing all the meal prep and portion size and all of that. And tomorrow again is day 2, but day 2 actually marks the organic and the clean food eating as I begin this process of going towards a paleo or the caveman style of eating forever. So let me see, did I miss anything? I spent, where's my receipt? All of this stuff, and there's a good bit of stuff. There's a ton of stuff. Again, I'm curious to see not how far this stretches, I guess, but in the book that gives me the guide for the menus, it says what I shopped today was for week 1 and week 3. So I don't know if it's going to alternate and I kind of do the same thing in week 1 and 3 and the same thing in week 2 and 4. And I'm just curious to find out, do I shop this much every week? Which, again, I guess when I start cooking, we'll see how this compares up. Because to me, this is a ton of food. I can't turn my camera around again, so I'll just show you, maybe to me, that's a lot. That's all the bags back there, because again, it's just me, and I don't do all of this cooking. I got 2 heads of cauliflower. I'm gonna make some cauliflower steaks, which I'm excited to do that. But for me and my lifestyle, that's a ton of food. And so I'm just curious how this is gonna pan out. And I spent upwards of, honestly, it was about, I think I spent $360. So it was it was pricey for 1 week's worth of food. If it's 1 week or if it's 2 weeks, I don't know, I'll let you know. But nonetheless, in the scheme of things, because again, I am someone that my children are grown, it's just me. I can eat what I want, when I want, where I want, how I want, and I do a lot of eating and dining out. I probably am spending that much on food that is not healthy for me. I do love fine dining, and so I'm probably spending that just between eating out and the tips that I leave. So all I could think was, I was just excited because I am going to be now putting the right things in my body. I'm going to be feeding my body the right things. And I just kept thinking, like, we will be hesitant or reluctant to spend the kind of money on the right things for our body, and then we'll go to the doctor and we'll spend 2 and 3 times more for them to treat or fix or give us something that covers up what's really going on. So for me, my mindset is, this is me investing into the medical wellness and whole being of my body. And I get it. I understand that everybody may not have access to or doesn't have that, but in some way, shape, or form, it can. And I did Whole Foods. I think also, things are accessible at Walmart or other options, but I chose Whole Foods because I did not want to have to navigate through trying to search out the organic and the pasture raised and no antibiotic. I just wanted to go somewhere where I knew that would be in plenty and in abundance, and it would be accessible to me to get. So that was my choice. And so yeah, so even my oils, which I don't fry. I'm not a heavy fryer or fried food eater, but I was just reading up today about getting rid of certain oils and switching over to avocado oils and olive oils and coconut oils, which I actually already have two of that. I have EVOO extra virgin olive oil already in my cabinet. I already used coconut oil. It called for almond butter. I already had that. So I was kind of excited to see that some things I already have. It asks for sea salt. I already have sea salt. So, it's the little wins. I did see it told me I can't have chickpeas, which are garbanzo beans, and I was going to make some homemade hummus because I love hummus, but, que sera, sera. So is life. But, so I'm going to go ahead and get me dinner. I'm not cooking tonight. I'm just going to get me something quick, and I'm going to take this last supplement, and I am going to get me 6 to 8 hours of rest. I did good with water today. I had, I think, 3 or 4 bottles of water, which for me, that's amazing. Some people might be like, really, that's it? But for me, that was amazing. What else? So yeah, I got to put this food away, especially the fit. Now, here's the thing too. I am not a seafood eater, but I know that certain seafoods have some of the necessary nutrients and things that I need. So I am willing to take one for the team and try to evolve my taste buds. And I got some fresh wild caught shrimp, some fresh salmon. And again, what was this? I think this was trout. How do I know what it is? Smells like fish, must be fish. Coho salmon. Oh, I know what this is. This is a flank steak, grass-fed flank steak. I am thrilled that I don't have to get rid of steak because I love a steak. But anyway, that's it for the night. I'm trying to make sure I don't miss anything. I will check in tomorrow with day 2 and let you know how meal prep went and how everything tastes. Adios.